Hello, what is a callback function? A callback function is simply a function that is being passed as an argument to another function, which is then called later on. And the main purpose of a callback function is to allow dynamic and flexible programming, whereby functions can be customized and modified according to change or user input. But to further help you understand better, let's see how it works with code.
First thing I'll be doing, I'm going to declare some set of arrays. Then we'll try to access each of these names by using a for each method on it, which is a function. Then we pass our callback, which is another function, to it. We give it a parameter of name. Then I'm using arrow function, by the way. Yeah, we can just console.log it. So let's console.log our names. Let's save and see the output. Okay, so perfect. So you can see it works. We're able to loop through all this. This is actually an example of a callback function, but to better help you understand it, let's create our own for each function. So here we can say const my for each, set it to a function. I'm using arrow function, and it's going to receive a two callback. The first is going to be an array. Then the second parameter is going to have a callback, CB for short. Arrow function syntax. So here we are going to loop through just like what happened here. Takes this actually performed an operation by looping through all these names. So we are trying to create that right now. So I'm going to say for initialize a variable, let I equal to 0. Then our I will be less than our array.length, right? Then I increment, that's I plus plus. Then we are going to create an element here just to store the value of our array, like so. Then lastly, we have to call this callback function and pass our element to it. So like so. Now we are able to create our own for each function. So we can go ahead and comment this out. Then let's try to assess that right now. So we're going to say my for each. Remember, it takes two parameters. The first parameter is going to be names, then the callback function, of course, which we can just call it, let's just call it data. No, let's just call it name. Arrow function again, then console, let's log it out, call name, save, and let's see what happens. Perfect. So we got the same thing. Now it's very important for you to know that all these examples are synchronous versions of a callback. So now let's get to learn the asynchronous callback examples.